there, and thanks for clicking on my video. Today I'm going to be doing a second tutorial using this palette from ColourPop. This is the Sprinkle a Little Magic or TinkerBell collaboration with Disney. Last time I used this palette, I used all of the darker tones, all of these pinky tones, these right here, because I was wearing a burgundy shirt, but this time I'm wearing a mint shirt and I'm going to use these lighter greens. And also the darkers, but the lighter greens. So, if you want to see how I do that, then stick around. If you haven't been here before, my name's Rachel. I'm a homeschooling stay-at-home mom who doesn't know much about makeup, but I really like colorful eyeshadow. So if that interests you, you can like and subscribe. You can also find me on Instagram at Shimmers and Silver. Now, without further ado, let's get down to the tutorial. I've primed my eyes using the NYX primer in white, and now I'm taking a fluffy brush and I'm going into Sleep, which is this bright green down here. This will be my transition tone, and so I'm starting it underneath my brow bone and blending into the crease and around and up, not very much on the lid though. Okay, now I'm taking a denser brush and I'm going into this color here, which is called Awake. Truthfully, I don't know why they didn't switch the names of these. Like, this dark one to me should be Sleep, and then the light bright one should be Awake. But I didn't name the palette, so I'm going into Awake. And this is going to darken my outer corner. Right now I'm just stamping, and then in a little while I'll take a different brush and blend. But I don't want to blend it too much and make it patchy, so I'm just stamping. Alright, so right here my crease, it is a bit patchy. And a very little bit over here, so I'm taking a smaller blending brush or a loose pencil brush, dipping into the same shade, and just touching that area to fill in the patchiness. Then I'm taking the blending brush that I used before and working on the edge of those two colors, just to soften it. Same dense brush, back into back into Awake, and I'm deepening it out because I want a little bit more boldness and drama, so I'm just darkening it. Alright, now I'm taking a flat, I think it's called a C brush. I'm going to go into Pixie Dust here. I'm going to use this wet and do like a soft cut crease. I'm not cutting my crease officially, so it's just a soft cut crease with the shadow. And because I have slightly hooded eyes, I usually take my lid color and bring it up higher than my crease so that you can see the color when I'm looking straight ahead. Alright, now you'll notice I've got a really bright color and then it meets a really dark color, and it doesn't quite work. What I'm going to do is take Neverland on the same brush. It's easy to blend shimmer into shimmer, so I'm taking the bright shimmer and blending it into the darker shimmer. And the darker shimmer is just going to go on top of that seam and help with the transition. Again, using it wet. Okay, now I'm just going to clean up under my eyes, and then I'll come back and do some lower lash line colors. Okay, I'm back. I put a little bit of concealer under my eyes and some powder just to set it. Now I'm taking that same small loose brush, small blending brush. I'm going back into Sleep, and I'm going to run this on my whole lower lash line. Okay, now taking a small pencil brush, I'm grabbing the color Tink, because I am, after all, wearing mint green, and I haven't used any green or any mint colors yet. So I'm grabbing Tink. I'm going to put this on my inner corner and then drag it onto my lower lash line at the inner corner. And I think I will use it wet. Yeah, I'm going to use it wet because it's pretty powdery. There we go. That ties it all together. Look at that. Isn't that gorgeous? Oh, I love it. I love that color. My goodness. Okay, there's not a good highlight shade in this palette for me. So I'm going to go root through my stash and see what I've got for highlight. I pulled out this Froze, I think that's how you say it, Froze palette from BH Cosmetics. It is a highlight palette. I'm going to take a little bit of Icy, which is this one, on that same small pencil brush. I'm just going to run a little bit of it dry up on my, under my brows. Ooh, that's bright. I did not see that in the light. Okay, let's see. Damage control. Go back to the blending brush that I used before and try to, oh my, blend in that green a little bit. I'm kind of in shadow here, so I didn't see how bright that was. It is blinding. It's TinkerBell, right? So sparkles. Okay, I'm going to use this liner in my waterline. This is Big Splash from ColourPop. I find that I use this liner more than I expected to. I end up using a blue on the waterline pretty often. So here's the finished look, you guys. I did add some brown liner and a small wing. I also added mascara, a little bit of highlighter, and some setting spray. And that's it. So that was the Sprinkle a Little Magic palette from ColourPop. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. I hope you enjoyed this tutorial. You can like and comment and subscribe. You can, again, follow me on Instagram if you want, which is at Shimmers and Silver. And I hope you have a great day. Bye! I forgot about these.